If my erstwhile criminal associate Banana is going to keep his mouth shut, then the best choice for me is to spill the beans. That way I only serve 1 year. But what if he confesses too? Then the smart thing would be for me to do the same. After all, if he cuts a deal and I don't, then I'll spend 15 years in prison. If I confess, I can shave off 5 years off of that. And it seems like the best choice is always going to be to confess.
Interesting. But you're forgetting something important.
Which is what?
That Banana will be thinking the same thing. So you'll both confess, and you'll both end up serving 10 years. Do you get it? If you both trusted each other, then neither of you would have served more than 2 years.
Ah, by staying silent.
But because you both made the decision based on your own self-interest, you're gonna spend 8 more years in prison. In other words, the logical decision leads not only to a less desirable outcome on the group level, but also a pretty shitty situation on the personal level too. You see now?
Aha!
The A-B game is the prisoner's dilemma.
That is interesting. In this path, we get to actually go more into depth on how the AB game works. It looks like our ally betray chart. I wonder why. So ultimately, it's best if we both stay silent, if we both ally each other. But because we don't have trust in one another, that's when confessing becomes a viable option. And that also makes you need to think about the other party. What if they confess too? So if you both just don't trust each other and confess, sure, it's not as bad as if, say, like, you stayed silent, if you put trust in somebody and they betrayed you. But if you both betray each other, that means you both trusted that you knew what they would do. That's actually really interesting. This chart is why snitches get stitches is a thing. If we trust Alice, we can both increase our BP by 2. But if we don't trust each other, in the long run, it won't benefit either of us.
Yeah, but this is where it gets interesting. Let's say for a moment all 9 of us are on one team. Who would we be playing against?
0, of course.
Right. So we can assume the 9 of us are fighting 0 in the AB game.
Tons of problem sets based off the AB game, i.e. the prisoner's dilemma. That's pretty good.
If you look at it that way, what would we want to do to beat him? Just look at the point totals. Say we all picked ally. What would our total points be?
Everybody would have 5 points. Or total points would be 18.
Okay. Now let's say one of the pairs chooses betray.
The pair pick betray will get 3 points each. So in total, they'll have 6 points. But the solo they betrayed will have 2 points subtracted, so the total gain for that game would be only 4 points. The other 2 groups would choose ally for that round, right?
Yeah.
So for the other teams, you'll get 6 each, which will give you 2 times 6 is 12. Plus 4, 16 points.
So what does that tell you?
If we consider all 9 of us to be on the same team, we need to all always choose ally to get the most points. Yes. If even one person chooses betray, the total points we get goes down.
Exactly. In this game, if each individual acts for the benefit of the whole group, everyone benefits. But if everyone starts looking out for themselves, it'll impact the group negatively.
I think we figured this out actually, like, legitimately almost at the start of the game. I believe I remember saying or looking at the chart, looking at that everybody needs to always ally. Otherwise, we're all going to be screwed ultimately. There won't be any more points to go around.
And eventually, it'll impact them negatively too. If all of us choose betray, then the group gets 0 points. Ultimately, nobody benefits, not even the individual. In other words, selfish but logical decisions hurt everyone, and they hurt you.
So this is the kind of game where you need to think with your heart more than your head. You gotta think morally rather than logically. What you're saying is that I should pick ally.
No, I mean the opposite.
What?
If you're going to make the most logical choice here, the only option is betray.
What? Why? You just explained why that was a terrible idea.
No, I didn't. It's not the prisoner's solution. It's the prisoner's dilemma. Even though there's an outcome where everybody's happy, the choice you'd have to make for that outcome isn't the rational one. You want to pick it, but you can't. A dilemma. If we choose Ally, and Alice does too, then yes, it'll be great. All three of us will get 2 points. That would be ideal, obviously. And it would help everybody. But what if Alice chooses Betray?
Our BP will go down to 1.
Right. And if that happens, we're screwed. So...
20 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling
This is
closes.
crazy that we have this much time to kind of think about this.
unless we can be certain that Alice will choose Ally, we don't have a choice. Unfortunately, we don't have any way to know that for certain. That means we have to make the rational choice. It would be great to make the right choice, but we can't.
Hey, did you just say we're screwed? If you don't mind telling me, what did you mean by that? I'm guessing something happens if our BP hits 0, right? I mean, the way you said it sure makes it seem like something's going to happen. The best thing about Immortal High Ground is the altitude you get when jumping into a mosh pit. You know something. You do know something. What are you hiding? Yeah, you know, there's been something weird about you from the moment we met. I mean, for starters, how'd you know my name?
Oh, knock it off. This is getting old.
Please, Ally, I want to know what it feels like to have more than 3 BP. I don't care if it's getting ancient. This is important. I don't know you, but you seem to know me somehow. The only explanation I can think of that makes any kind of sense is that you're working with Zero.
What about you?
What?
Are you working with Zero?
Me? Why would you think
You're
that?
too calm. You wake up trapped in some kind of twisted game and it doesn't even faze you. That hardly seems normal.
It's kind of funny because at this point we've been through this so much. Betray or despair. Betray. Just let Alice have more than 1 BP for once. I honestly think I'm going to. I'm going to give her the option at least.
Don't change the subject. We're talking about you. Maybe you actually do know me.
What? Where the hell did that come from? Look, I already told you I've never seen you before in my life. Wait, whoa, what? Objection! What? Myrmidons. Ha 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 ha. Oh, all of the timelines are coming together.
Sigma. Just let it go.
What?
Our time's up. This is it.
Excuse me? Ha, Ally 2 betrays 1. Suck it, Rob. Knows Alice doesn't deserve to be PTMG. Trust me.
Before it ends, I wanted to tell you thanks. You know we're about to die, but you still stuck with me. So, thank you, Sigma.
Whoa, what?
Goodbye.
Whoa, what? That blew up. Oh no.
What's wrong?
I saw
what?
the explosion.
Explosion?
I think there's a bomb somewhere in this building. Oh, do we know that for sure? We have the codes to disarm it. I'm not sure, but it sounded like it was on a timer. You and I were trying to stop it, but we couldn't do anything, and...
Whoa, Sigma, calm down. What are you talking about?
Ah,
What is it now?
my head.
It hurts?
Yeah,
You know, you said it hurt when you first woke up in the AB room, too.
boom. Guess you better get around to disarming those bombs you keep hearing about. Yeah, seriously. It didn't just hurt. It felt like it was going to explode, much like those bombs.
Are you all right?
That was a premonition telling you what will happen if you pick Ally. You clearly need to betray to avoid that horrible future.
Maybe you should rest a little.
Yeah, maybe I could just lay my head on your lap.
Of course. I shouldn't have worried.
Damn it. Fine, I spent the rest of the time until the door opened in silence. The AB game was forgotten as I tried to make sense of what I'd seen. Had it been real in any way? Or was it just a hallucination brought on by stress or maybe some strange drug they dosed me with while I was out? How do you know that's not a premonition for the betray path? Was it a premonition? I had to stifle a bark of laughter at the thought. Seeing the future? This wasn't some crappy sci-fi novel. This was real life. Things like that didn't happen. I was just tired. Sure. Stress of the notary game was probably getting to me more than I thought. Sure. I was tired. I was emotional. Hallucination was strange, but really, it was perfectly understandable. Right. What if I wasn't losing it? What if I was fine? What if it hadn't been a hallucination? I sat there for what felt like hours, my mind running in circles. Game broke Gamer's brain. Leo, don't be foolish.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling
Foolish
closes.
fools.
All play if no.
What the hell was that?
Do you need a translator? If you don't vote fast enough, then it'll set your vote to ally. Make sense? Or do I need to use smaller words?
Smallest, please. So if you plan to pick ally, then you don't even really need to go into the AB room.
I guess not. We're already in here, though. So we might as well figure out what we're gonna do. What's it gonna be, Sigma? Ally or betray?
When you turn into Franziska von Karma. Why are you even asking? You made it pretty clear that we should choose betray.
Well, I didn't say should. I just said we didn't really have a choice.
That's the same thing.
It's completely different. The former is an active opinion. The latter is just passive information.
Whatever. You still want to betray, right?
Yeah.
And why did you ask me? So we never really finished our conversation from earlier. You said that we'd be screwed if our BP dropped to 1. What did you mean by that? Listen to Fi, she's always right. Is something going to happen if our BP gets to 0 or something?
We die.
What?
If our BP drops to 0, we die. The needles in our bracelets activate.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Well, how the hell do you know that? 0 never said anything about
I
that.
don't know. I swear, I don't. I know somehow.
I asked because you're the player character, obviously.
There's just this feeling I've got. Like, that's what'll happen.
Oh, come on, that again? You fed me the same line when I asked you why you knew my name. How can you know all these things when there's no way on Earth? Well, Sigma, don't say that so loud because you're getting it too. Wait, did you see it?
What?
Did you have some sort of, I don't know, premonition?
What? What the hell are you talking about? You sounded like a crazy person the first time, too.
If I knows it from morphogenetic bullshit, then you haven't...
Seriously, Sigma, are you okay? I think there's something wrong with you.
This was wrong. Fi was supposed to be acting strange, not me. Instead, here she was asking if I was okay. But what if it wasn't just her? What if I was losing it too? I groaned. My head felt awful. It was like someone had thrown my brain in a food processor and hit puree. Oh, that sounds bad.
1 minute remains until Ambidex game polling closes.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't going to do it, then
No, I'm fine. Are you okay back there? I heard things drop. Okay.
You're gonna choose betray, right?
Oh, you launched your mouse across the room. That's what you did. See, this is what happens. Now you've been made an example on stream. Ow!
Shut up.
Don't worry about it.
All right, take it away.
30 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice. You're doing the same to Mintum? What? I see all the ally betray, truth. What truth? I don't understand. We've come to this crossroad yet again, my friends. Betray, 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 despair. Nah, we're gonna go ally. I'm gonna give Alice the chance to feel what it's like to have more than one
Round
BP.
one of the Ambidex game result. Thank Ambidex.
Is he going to loop back to the one timeline where Sigma's BP hit 0? I don't know.
What the hell were you thinking?
I wasn't.
Did you hear anything I said?
Nope. I was, and yeah, I did.
Then?
I want to believe in Alice.
It's not really a rational decision.
I know.
Yo, what's up? Siggy! Bado! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results.
Thanks.
Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
It's time to die by Fi's hand. Siggy, Fido! Oh, God. It's your boy, Zero.
Looks like you're all here. Finally, let's get ready to rock! Ambidex game! Round 1! The results!
If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor.
Thanks, Zero Jr. Here we go. Betray an ally. Ally. She did betray us. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Ooh. We be screwed. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Here are the results from your
I have 6
game.
BP. I have 6 BP. Of course you did.
Now,
Ouch. Alice! What the hell is this?
Excuse me? I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
Why did you do it?
I could ask you the same question. Why did you do something as stupid as choose ally?
Haven't you heard of the prisoner's dilemma? The best solution is for all of us to choose ally.
Oh, really? All of us, huh? Kay and Clover chose betray too, you know. Yes. I know about the prisoner's dilemma. But everyone picking ally isn't a reasonable outcome.
Wait a minute! Are my eyes deceiving me or did Dio just ally? Dio did ally! What? What is this bullshit?
Just look at the results for this round.
Why? Dio has gone up with Quirk and Luna before, hasn't he?
What do they tell you? You're a pretty tender-hearted guy to trust somebody you just met. Well, maybe tender-headed would be a little more appropriate in this case.
Oh, don't try to make yourself seem so superior right now. You're an ass is what you are.
Oh, was that upsetting? My apologies. I'm only trying to warn you.
Alice is right.
Even Dio doesn't have the douche levels to betray Luna. That's how much of a precious Cinnabon she is.
You made a stupid choice, and thanks to you, our BP is down to 1 now.
God damn it. I set my jaw and stomped away from Alice and Fi. My hands had balled themselves into fists, but my throat was tight and my eyes stung. Why? Why had she done it? Quirk, Dio, and Luna's group, on the other hand, seemed calm, almost happy.
Thank you. I'm so happy you chose ally.
No problem.
Well, to tell you the truth, Mr. Dio wanted to pick betray.
The soil is tainted.
What?
Hey!
Mr. Dio told me to pick betray so that we could get 3 points. He said we could escape together. If we betrayed you, then we'd have 6 BP. And then, if we betrayed someone in the next round, we'd have 9.
Oh, Dio, is this true?
No, that's not what happened at all.
Kidding! I lied.
What?
That was a joke. Mr. Dio would never do something like that.
Whoa, what is with this weird timeline?
It was a joke?
I don't like this.
Yeah. Man, you really had me going there.
I I really surprised you, huh?
So you really were planning to choose Ally all along? Thank you. Thank you very much.
Don't worry about it. We only did what anybody else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
There's something really weird about
I
this.
understand. I guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust, huh?
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Yeah, that's weird too. Looked like there had been some sort of an argument between K. Clover and Tenmyoji, although whatever it was seemed to have resolved itself amicably. Quark, you innocent boy.
Zero,
you
when does the
innocent
next
boy.
round start?
Sigma did betray Luna. Does that mean Sigma is worse than Dio?
What makes you think we'll be...
Well,
It's a fair point. God damn it. There's so much wrong with this
If I had to
situation.
guess.
Or maybe everyone?
I see. Phi Sigma and I only have 1 BP. That means we'd have less than 0 if we lost 2 points.
That's true. Yes, I'm a yellow pair.
so am I.
Ah, fuck you.
Me too.
Hey, I'm with Luna.
It looks like the color wasn't the only thing that changed.
All right, well, we won't actually be going with Alice, though, will we?
What do you mean?
Well,
Because of the
it
door.
looks like our groups have changed too. I was a solo last round, but now it says pair.
So I will be going with Luna.
Wait, really? Mine still says solo.
It looks like Luna and I both
Yay,
changed.
guaranteed Luna.
Although I've gone from solo to pair.
Ah,
the
Laura.
opposite.
Laura Bailey, I've missed you.
Mine went from pair to solo.
No change here. Still a pair. I guess this must be magenta.
Quark only said that to put Luna at ease.
Are you two magenta too?
But then why bring it up to begin with? Yeah, there's that question. Yeah, at least I'm with Laura Bailey. I know. I'm back with Laura Bailey. I'm happy again.
Yeah.
Quark, Clover, and I are cyan.
I think Mr. K and I are pairs. And Miss Clover is a solo?
So this means I can go with either Clover or Phi, I think. I can't go with the solo who's my own color.
Looks like it.
When did they change?
Right? Is that how that works? Or, no, I think I can, but I'm not gonna.
Back when the AB gates closed.
Alright, well, speed on through this. Huzzah, huzzah. Why is this happening to me? Little self-pity. Even I knew that brooding and whining wasn't going to get me anywhere. Like Kay had said, we needed to at least try and find another way out. Alright, let's go to the lounge. Yay! We get to talk to everybody again. Oy. Same color groups open complementary colors. That's right. Phi, Alice, and Clover. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Can I get you a seat?
Are you some kind of waitress?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I just came here to check up on you guys. What's with that attitude, Clover? The fuck? Jesus Christ, woman. You promised me sexual favors at one time, like, goddammit. I don't think I'm gonna forget about that. This is a lounge, huh? A bar. A sofa. And 3 ladies. I feel like I'm in the VIP room.
Can I get you a drink?
You better not be underage.
I turned 21 just the other day.
Oh shit, she is 21. I see. Well, I guess we could probably have a drink or two then. Unfortunately, as much fun as that sounds like, I don't think it's a very good idea.
Why not?
This isn't really a good time to be getting wasted.
Really?
Yes, Phi has only 1 BP, so going with her would be dangerous. That is true. You might betray to protect yourself, killing you if you ally.
It seems like this sort of thing is exactly what makes people want to drink in the first place.
Well, you've got a point.
Sigma?
I'm just kidding. Besides, I've got a headache. Drinking is probably not the best plan.
it hasn't gone away yet?
Well, it was fine for a while, but now I guess the bastard's back.
Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm sure if I just leave it alone, it'll go away in a bit. You were most definitely 19. That's how it went before, anyway. Has this been happening to anyone else?
What? The headaches?
Mm-hmm.
Now that you mention it, yeah, I did get one a bit ago. I feel fine now, though.
You know, I think I did have a bit of a headache earlier.
Not me. No headaches here.
Well,
Well, what?
it's hard to explain. I just feel kind of weird. Your head feels weird? No, my body feels weird. Like my whole body.
Do you feel kind of numb? I think I've got the same thing. It's kind of like when you fall asleep on top of one of your arms, and then you wake up, that arm kind of feels like it's not really yours anymore. It's not just my arm, though. My whole body feels kind of numb and foreign.
I guess it's kind of like that, but
Oh, if that's what you're talking about, then yeah, I know what you mean. It's kind of like my body isn't really mine.
Thanks, Zorro. I appreciate that.
I'm sort of floating. Like that?
maybe
Exactly.
it's because of the anesthetic gas.
The what now?
It might have looked like white smoke. The stuff they used when they abducted you.
Clover just wants to drink with horny Sigma. Oh, God. It's the smoke they used.
It seems like we were unconscious for a long time, so it must have been pretty powerful stuff.
You think this might be some kind of side effect?
Well, it could be a side effect, or it could be that it just hasn't worn off completely yet.
I feel kind of light myself. Oh, wait, that's how I want to feel.
Whatever. That's not important. Right now we need to figure out how to get out of here.
All right, I'll go have a look somewhere else then. Zorro Roy, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. You guys going to stick around
Yeah.
here?
Haven't really taken a good look at everything yet.
All right, catch you later then. I waved goodbye and headed toward the exit. Where to next? I'll just go down the list. Let's go to the infirmary next. Whew. My head needs a little break from the headphones. Ah, God. Whew. My ears be sore. So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Oh, Sigma. What's up with your
Alice.
face? You look like you just saw a roach.
Well, if the shoe fits.
Are you still angry?
Oh my God. Of course, I'm teetering on the brink of the abyss thanks to you.
I didn't have a choice. I'm just trying to get out of here like we all are.
Actually, you did have a choice. That's enough to justify screwing someone else over.
That's not what I meant, and you know it. If I'd known for sure that you were going to choose Ally, then I would have chosen Ally too.
Easy for you to say that now.
What? Am I such a horrible person for wanting to get out of here?
Yes,
I have to get out of here.
so does everybody else.
There's so many things I still want
Get
to
in
do.
line.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat tons of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Oh my God. You betrayed me over that?
Excuse me?
And I was going to take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Thanks, Tenmyoji. Woo! Tenmyoji's on my side. Look, Alice, you betrayed in a timeline where even Dio allied. Not looking good.
Ugh. Look. Let me try this again. I'm frustrated, but there really is something important I have to do.
Which is?
Avenge my father's murder.
Wait, whoa,
That's
what?
what I have to do.
You need more clothes. What happened to him? Could you elaborate on that?
No, I couldn't. This isn't the kind of thing I should be telling people I don't even know.
Okay. Fine. Just tell me one thing. Does your father's murder have anything to do with us being trapped here?
I have no idea. As to why you're here, your guess is as good as mine. But it's possible that his death is connected to my abduction.
Meaning?
I was on their trail. I was tracking down the people who killed him.
How close were you?
I can't say, but it's possible that I was getting close enough that they decided something had to be done with me.
Are you a detective?
Well, I wouldn't really say I'm a detective. Not a bad guess, though. Why are you guys looking at me like that?
Because you're being enigmatic as all hell right now. I mean, you don't really have the detective look.
I didn't say I was a detective.
And what are you?
No.
CIA? Fine. Well, whatever you are, you don't look like one.
That's fine. In my line of work, the less I look like what I am, the better. Better I keep them guessing.
Hey, what's the deal with you and Clover?
What's she got to do with anything?
Well, you know each other, right? I was thinking maybe you were related or worked together or something.
No. She has nothing to do with my work.
Oh, really?
She's just a friend that I met somewhere.
Oh, really? Where's somewhere?
In the middle of a desert.
Well, that's actually true. What I missed the last 12 minutes. Alice has betrayed us. A desert.
Yes, but that's an awfully long story.
Yeah, a whole game's worth.